All right, what's going on, y'all? It's A1 Andre. We back on this channel, which is A1 Andre FGC, and we back with another video today. You can probably kind of hear the excitement in my voice because, as we all know, or as a lot of us know by now, the combat cast came out earlier for Ghost, and that's what we're talking about today is the combat cast, and basically the pros and cons and takeaways from the combat cast of what I saw. I don't really have a really, written down script for this video, so I'm just going off the cuff. So if I'm kind of unorganized, that's kind of why. But anyway, like I said in this video, we just pointing out the key things I got from this actual Ghostface trailer. We're gonna do like a little, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a little breakdown, so to speak. So off the rip, the first thing I want to get into is actually not the Ghostface gameplay itself, but the first thing I'm gonna get into is, of course, the updates that we got from Ashura, as well as I believe Geras and the third person Sub-Zero. First things first, if you saw the combat cast, you'll know that they said that Geras got an update. Now, when I seen this update from Geras, the first thing I thought to my head was, Gur is crying tears of joy if he's watching this combat cast. Shout out Gur, the best Gears player in the world, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. Is Geras gonna be good after this whole patch though? After this patch comes out? I think he'll be a little bit better because, you can combo off of it because before this patch, in the last update for Chaos Reigns update, if you didn't already know, they updated Geras to where if you do his, forward 3, I believe it is, where you get that little knockdown, he pops up his opponent, but now from his command grab, you can combo off of it, as they said in the actual combat cast. Of course, like I said, Geras now can combo into that. I think this might make Geras a little bit better, as you saw it was with Kano. I wonder what his synergy is going to be like with Kano now with this actual move, because this is just what the QA testers did, because there's more to potential than what, of course, QA testers can see. We're going to see that from, I guess, Forever King or Gur, because they're the best Gears in my opinion. Also, there was Smoke, changes to Smoke as well. He got an air combo. I think Smoke is still probably going to be trash, so I'm not going to lie to you, because Smoke, one thing about Smoke is that he don't have a good mid, to my knowledge. I don't think he has a good mid. I don't play Smoke like that. I don't know if Smoke's going to be a better, actual character with that one move, because, in this game, one move can change the whole landscape of the entire character alongside like a cameo buff. So I don't know what Smoke's gonna look like after this whole change. Serena's already a popular cameo. I thought Serena was fine how she was. She was the best cameo for Ashura in my opinion, but I don't know how much better she's gonna be with this outside of maybe Quan Chi. They used an example of Quan Chi, ironically, but Serena got a buff, of course, as we all know. Then of course Sub-Zero got a buff as well. They said that his actual ice slide actually switches sides, and now he can do triple ice clone into the whole whatever. Is Sub-Zero gonna be a good character now? I thought he was kind of low tier still, but actually nah, I don't think Sub-Zero was low tier. I think he was decent, but he might be a little bit better now. I don't know. That one combo move, I don't see that really improving Sub-Zero that much. I think it's just a better combo, just another option he has. I don't even think Sub-Zero has to be a top tier character. I think Sub-Zero should be as good as Ermac, in my opinion, because right now Sub-Zero is nowhere near Ermac. Ermac is a higher tier character in my opinion, but he's not top tier, but he's up there, and I think that's where Sub-Zero should be as well. But that's just my opinion though. And then of course, Ashura. Ashura got EX stance switch. I'm guessing they mean that you can just change into her dark stance faster on the fly rather than only being on the ground doing it. So you can like choose whether or not to do it, or like basically if you, let's just say, do down forward 3 with Ashura, and then while you're in the air, you can just change to enter her dark stance mid combo, kind of like how with Shang you can do like, what is it, L1 mid combo, or is it L2? I think it's L1 if you're on PlayStation, or left bumper or whatever. Whether what device you're on, you could just change mid combo. So I'm guessing it's like that, where you can just change mid. Well, you could already change mid combo with Ashura if you do like a down forward 1 in light stance, and then switch to dark stance while your opponent's falling down. So you could already switch stances mid strings with combos with Ashura, but now I guess you have more potential to switch into dark stance with more combo routes than you did before with Ashura, I'm guessing. So does that make her better? I guess a little bit, but it doesn't really make her to where she can really open up her opponents, because that's the problem I have with Ashura, is that she struggles to open people up. When the game first came out, the first 6, 7, 8 months the game was out, Ashura was top tier in the game, but like now in this meta, Ashura is not as good in my opinion because of, again, the meta that she's currently in. She can't really synergize with that many cameos outside of Serena and like Chameleon, in my opinion, and Goro. But in this meta, with the way the cameos are, she doesn't synergize well with them, and also people have figured out that Ashura can't open people up like that, like even at higher level, especially at higher level. And I'm a high level player myself, so I know like you cannot open up your opponent with Ashura that well. It's very hard to. So yeah, I think this is it's a good buff, but it's not the right buff that they needed to actually. She needs, in my opinion, more 50-50s. I don't know. That's just my opinion though. But anyway, last but not least, the meat and bones of this whole, I can't believe I said meat and bones. The meat and bones of this whole update is, of course, as they said, as Tyler Lansdowne said, the main event, and that's, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the movie legend, Scream. So they said that Scream, basically they was talking about how Scream in this game came to this universe by himself, and he had to recruit 2 members from the Black Dragon, which people are speculating that it's Kyra and Cobra. So, or Kyra and Kano, because there's 3 versions of Scream in this game. And I was saying it's funny because all 3 of these versions, nobody's under the suit. It's actually not Black Dragon members. It's actually the Scream suit itself, because it's a video game, so there's nobody under the suit. Anyway, so yeah, Scream. That's the next portion of the video I want to talk about. So with Scream, I might put it on screen right now, no pun intended. So I'm just gonna have it on screen right now playing, as I already looked at it before.
The original Ghostface killer, the default, the one that you're gonna play as.
And
see how he works.
I was already in Diddle stream. Shout out to Diddle, you know, twitch.tv/Diddle or Diddle. Diddle, that man crazy. But anyway, I've already saw this already, but I'm just gonna play it again. So yeah, real quick, what I'm gonna say is, and I'm pausing the audio because, like I said, a lot of y'all have already seen it. If you want to see it yourself without me talking over it, go watch it on Mortal Kombat channel. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta watch it here for the first time. Or if you do, I'll leave a link under this video. Anyway, this is more so a breakdown. So my first takeaways from this actual Ghostface reveal is that he don't seem like, well, number one, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, this character, the way he plays, as you see it on screen, he plays like a mix between, if you were to put 2 characters together from Mortal Kombat 11. And those characters are Kano, which is Cutthroat variation Kano, as well as Rambo. Because look right here, see who had that animation in MK11? Rambo. Rambo had this exact move in Mortal Kombat 11. So I see what they're saying now when they say that Ed Boon loves to reuse assets, which I'm not really mad at that, because, you know, I understand, like, it's a video game, it's tough to make. You have to reuse some assets, because otherwise, if they don't, it's going to take a lot longer. It's smarter to do that, and it's kind of actually smart how they did it, where they reuse Rambo's asset, because Ghostface is a killer, so he does this himself. But yeah, Cutthroat Kano and then Rambo from MK11 is basically how this character plays. So if you like how Rambo played in MK11, or if you like how Kano plays, this character's gonna be right up your alley. If you're not really a fan of the way those 2 characters play, and you don't like the whole, you know, I would say rush down, because that's how Kano and Rambo kind of work. Well, actually, Rambo was really rush down. But anyway, if you like how those characters played from, you know, the former Mortal Kombat games, or the older Mortal Kombat games, this character might be for you to try out, you know what I'm saying, as you see it on screen right now. But personally, what I decide on whether or not a character is going to be good is, of course, number 1, the frame data. Number 2, how much resources is needed. Because, for example, look at Homelander. Homelander is a character in MK1 to where he doesn't need any meter to be good in this game. He don't even really need a cameo. That's one of the reasons, in my opinion, why I think Homelander is top 1 in Mortal Kombat 1. Because you can do, what, 35% damage, if not more. I mean, look at Unjust and look at Online Kill. Those are the best Homelanders that I've seen. You know, Online Kill, Unjust. I think Connie Monty, Utility in there as well. You know, but those guys can use Homelander very well without using meter at all. Like, you can get, what, 35, 37%, maybe even 40%, maybe even more than that with Homelander. I've gotten like 37% or 35% meterless with Homelander. I think 35% is what I got. Meterless with Homelander, and he uses no meter. Noob Sabat is very good, but he's the only character I can think of that uses a lot of meter to be good, because in this game, Noob Sabat, as we all know, or as a lot of us know, Noob Sabat needs to use a lot of meter to be good in this game. But Ghostface, one of the reasons why I think it doesn't work for him is because he needs so much meter to be good, and also his frames don't look that fast. When I've seen, like, he looks like a lot of his moves are slow on startup, as you can see on screen. In my opinion, a lot of these moves look slow on startup. I'm not gonna lie to you. He does seem to have pretty good, well, I don't know. Can I say he has good mix-ups? I cannot remember if they say he had mix-ups or not. This video is trash. I'm sorry, y'all. But again, if you want to hear the actual audio or see the actual video, I'm gonna leave a link down below. So if you don't like me talking over it, then go watch it on Mortal Kombat. Y'all did not come here to hear the actual combat cast for the first time. Y'all came here for a breakdown or just for my opinion on this. So we just came to just, you know, talk about Ghostface amongst ourselves and, you know, just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and run it back too. Some of y'all want to actually hear what she said or whatever. So I'll run it back a little bit.
Exactly. You can hit confirm into special moves. It's kind of like his main footsies tool.
Yep.
His back 3 is a very quick mid.
Yep.
You can go into this drop kick, which is also his sweep. His uppercut is, you know, a huge range because of his knife. And then lastly, I'd love to show forward 4, which is this combo.
Even if he does have good mix-ups,
you can also do it from the 2-2.
His frame data still looks kind of slow from what I can see from this. His animations look kind of slow, like Rambo from MK11.
So a pretty basic set of normals that have long.
But he does look easy to play, which is expected because he's a DLC character.
Really, fancy stuff, but you know.
And Ed Boon likes to make DLCs easy because DLCs are from, you know, other universes, casual central. So Casuals
let's
love
go
DLC,
into
so
the
that's why it's easy
special
to play
moves.
because
And
you know
again,
casuals. And this is the thing I want to point out right here.
brutal animation.
I think to
You can
make
hold
this
back
character,
to
what would
throw
help?
in the opposite direction.
Yep, you throw it in the opposite direction if you hold back on your
Yes,
directional
it
pad.
could.
But
Yes,
even with
it
EX, look at this right here.
certainly could.
So
But
another thing I want to
having
say
go
real
all the
quick.
way
Let me mute
through,
Stephanie. My bad.
easy.
So with his actual command grab, you cannot combo off of it. I don't think, even if you EX it, that's terrible to me. Why can you not combo off of it? Like, when I think about command grabs in the game, like most people, like Reiko, for example, can combo off his command grab if he has Tremor. Maybe with a cameo, you probably can, so that probably will help. Hopefully, you can with like certain cameos. I think you could probably use Tremor with Ghostface probably the combo, just like how you use with Reiko with Reiko with Ghostface, Reiko with Tremor. You can combo off his command grab. So hopefully it'd be like you could set up Tremor, putting him from Crystalline into the actual his brown variation. I can't remember the name because I'm stupid, but hopefully you can combo into his command grab and like cancel out a command grab with a Tremor ground pound or whatever like Reiko. I don't know, but I don't like you can't combo for that. And also, it was another move he did in this actual demonstration where he did his down. I think it was down forward 3. Yeah, right there, down forward 3. And you can't combo into that either. I don't think, or maybe you can. I don't know. I don't think. Let me see.
Quick slice, which is like your fastest option.
I think these two
Then he
moves you should be able to
also
combo
has
into.
an overhead,
See, look, you just
which is a
do,
little bit slower.
and this is like
And
Omni
you can
Man.
do the dive from it.
How Omni Man has his down back 3 and he has
and you
options
can
from his
actually
down back
do
3.
His command grab from it.
It's the same thing with Ghostface, except his is down forward 3 and he has options from it.
Like a horror character, it's terrifying when he's running at you because of the options.
Exactly.
Shut up, Tyler. Anyway, it's like Omni Man's down back 3. How you can do, if you play Omni Man, if you know about Omni Man in this game, you have options from his down back 3, and you can actually, choose to hit down back 3, 2, down back 3, 4, down back 3, 1. You have different options with Omni Man, or you have different options with Homelander, back forward 2 into 2, down back forward 2 into 1. Ghostface has options off of his down forward 3. But with his options, I don't think you can combo off of his options, even if you amplify or EX. But with Omni-Man and Homelander, when you have options with those characters, you can combo off of them. So that's why another reason why I'm saying I don't think it's going to be a high level character or even a higher tier character. I said higher level. I'm stupid again. You can't combo off of his options based off what I saw. Here's another example. This is teleport. Let me rewind it.
This move, yeah, one of the consequences is you're going to be wanting to look at your mirror manager. Then he has another special.
Okay,
move
you
that
can run it.
backstage
Let me see.
has. So what happens is he leaves the screen and comes back around because just when you think you've escaped him, he somehow appears behind you, just like any slasher should. And this move has a couple of options. You can hold back, and it'll actually just come back around.
Yep.
Or you can hold the button, and he won't do the attack when he comes around.
So it's like Reiko when you do back forward 3
The
and then you do
classic
down,
thing,
or
the no mix-up.
Yeah,
They're
basically.
staggered like a deer in headlights.
or it's
when
like
you throw them,
Lee
or
May,
whatever.
where you do, was it
And
forward 3?
finally, by default movie has is phone call, where he pulls out this 90s phone. Another Ghostface pops up from behind, slashes them in the back.
The brick phone, I love it.
It's amazing.
Can you combo into
And
that?
This also has a
I'm thinking you can do the phone into
You can
Striker.
actually hold it, and the killer will wait.
Yeah, I think I saw that
You
before. Matter of fact, in
let
that
go,
trailer, I forgot about that.
or
You can do phone call
you can
into
do the
Swipe
slash.
Striker
You can hold it
cameo.
and then do an uppercut.
Or you can do
combo,
phone call,
or
uppercut
another one of these amazing
into
animations.
Movado,
EX move
up,
transforms
right bumper
into
Movado, I'm thinking. Phone call into, never mind, that's an EX.
Oh,
Only a real Chad could escape.
And then you can combo into that probably as he's falling, kind of like how with Astra with her down forward 1.
That is
And the opponent's falling, or Rain when he does his back forward 1 and holds down the 1. I'm seeing the combo potential, but like, I'm not sure though.
All right, so let's.
I
Talk
still think he
about
needs more
killer
combo
swaps.
potential. And people are saying this is right
12
here is,
seconds.
I think, Kyra
I'll be the
from the Black Dragon.
Enforcer.
Yeah, people are saying it's Kyra and Cobra, which I don't really care
swap
who
out.
it is. As long as the
Or
gameplay is
I can
good, that's
hold
what I really care about the
L2.
most.
You can see the red flash and the different knife. And now I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. Every swap's going to take a barometer.
So
The other
L2 for the
swaps
assassin,
are after backstage
and then
pass.
L1 for the enforcer. Is that what
So
you said?
that's the move we talked about.
I'm talking
You
too
can hold
much.
L1, and he'll come back in as the Black Dragon Enforcer. Or you can do the other options, like you can EX it, hold L2, and I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. And then lastly is phone call. Same buttons, hold, and instead of doing the attack, they come in as the other killer. You can also do it off the EX version. So I'm gonna hold L1 this whole time. You can see the swap.
So yeah, From this, another thing they said about the actual swaps is that each swap, I believe, is a 12-second cooldown. So that means so if you swap from regular Ghostface to the Black Dragon Enforcer, you're only in Black Dragon Enforcer for like 12 seconds. 12 seconds. It's basically like Shang Tsung when he morphs into his opponents in this game. It's a time cooldown. I don't like that. Or it's like Ashra Dark Stance from Light Stance. It's time cooldown. I think you should be any scream you want, and there should be no cooldown. I think it should be infinite like Shang Tsung morph. That's just my opinion. That would make this character closer to top tier. Not top tier, but like, of course, it also, like I said earlier, depends on frame data. It depends on how much meter resource he needs on whether or not he's top tier. Combos look cool, but like it doesn't really matter if he doesn't have good frame data and if he utilizes a lot of meter, which it seems like he does have to utilize a lot of meter, which is why I don't think he's gonna be top tier. Yeah, I'm more so for giving every character in the game a lot of power versus having some characters have a lot of power. It makes for more fun and it makes a better game, in my opinion. I think Tom Brady said the same thing. But that's the only other thing I wanted to point out here. That's the whole point I even showed this whole segment, because again, if you want to see the actual combat cast, I'll link it down below in the description. So if you think I'm talking too much, link it down below. But I think it should be infinite. I think that'll help make this character even better. They're talking about, of course, you can, I don't know what this move is called, but Ghostface seems to have a lot of depth to him. And in summary, I'm gonna just summarize this real quick because this video getting a little bit too long. In summary, Ghostface seems to have a lot of combo depth, but his frame data doesn't look very good. And also, I don't like the cooldown with actually switching out between the Black Dragon Enforcer and then the Black Dragon Assassin and then regular Ghostface. I don't like that it's a cooldown. And then the third thing I wanted to say is that I don't know what the meter resources is going to be like. I mean, I do know kind of because they're showing it. So, I mean, the meter resources makes it look like he's not going to be very good also. So, time will tell. But as of where I see Ghostface right now, I think Ghostface is looking like he's going to be slightly better than Sub-Zero is right now. Well, nah, because Sub-Zero's getting a buff. I think Ghostface right now is going to be slightly better than Shang Tsung. That's my hot take. I think he's going to be low tier. I think he'll be better than Takeda, who's better than Shang, most people will say. I think he'll be right there with Takeda, but a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Like a little bit better than Takeda, but not quite as good as Quan Chi. That's why I think Ghostface is from what we've seen so far, but of course time will tell. He does have a lot of depth though. There's a lot of things that make me think he's gonna be better than low tier, but then there's things like, what I just said that make me think he's not. So I don't really know for sure. But there's things I don't like about this from what I've seen so far. I was excited for Ghostface. I like Ghostface a lot, but this made me kind of not excited, I'm not gonna lie to you, because the frame data don't look good. Meter resources don't look good. But the good takeaways is the depth. He does seem to have a lot of depth, and he doesn't seem like a just pick up and play character. I mean, he does, unless so basically this character seems like kind of like Ermac or Ashra in terms of they have a lot of depth, but you can play them more basic if you want to, where I could see you not having to use his actual Ghostface Assassin or Ghostface Enforcer, because those, different variations of Ghostface bring the character more depth. So, and then of course the options you get from down forward 3, like that also gives him some depth, but I don't know. It's mainly the actual switch of, actual Ghostface Assassin or Enforcer. That's what gives him depth in my opinion, but time will tell. I hope he has decent frames, because if not, I'm probably going to play him for a week and that's it. But anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. Just wanted to talk more in depth about this actual Ghostface reveal. Again, if you want to see the actual combat cast, the original combat cast, I'm going to leave a link down below in my description. So if you want to check out the original combat cast, you can. If you thought I talked too much, I kind of did. But with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. More to come on this channel, so stay tuned. If you like basketball video games, I'm dropping an NCAA video on my 2K channel, which is just A1 Andre, no FGC. So with that being said, y'all, let me know down below what y'all think of Ghostface. Do you think he's going to be a top tier character? Do you like what you see from him, or do you hate it? Let me know. Personally, I'm on the fence. I like him and I don't like him. But with that being said, y'all, it's been your boy, A1 Andre FGC. Thank y'all for watching. And until the next one, I'm out. Peace.